multi-sided marketplace where you can buy, sell, trade, and exchange data. One of the big things that we began doing is hosting different data providers. And within here, they have over 18,000 different intent lists. So it ranges from loans to people looking for lavender to people looking for anything you can imagine. It's in here. Facial mist, scented soap. And if you want to go, maybe you do solar, you're looking for that. You have all these different solar options. And we charge $4.99 a month and you get unlimited, meaning you can download everything that's in these databases. You can download 1,000 at a time, but if you want to click the button all day long to download everything, you have the ability to do that. This is the dashboard where there's two sets of data. There's the traditional data, people, business, solar. What this is public records that get traced to the contact info. So what do I mean? Homeowners, everyone's a tax assessment record. So we know the owners, and then we go off and we skip trace to get the cell phone or landline. And you notice how some of these have NA. We have an easy solution. You just flip this switch right here, search, either by hitting enter or by hitting the search button. And you're now going to be left with only the records that have that contact information available. Second, the custom databases. Now, all of those databases we just looked at over here, and the terminology brick, right within here, here's your brick. So the debt relief intent may have been of people looking for the straight up debt relief, or it might have been near bankruptcy for my credit card, or how to pay off loans. Any of those combinations could have been used for this particular one. You get the same permissions. So when we build you a brick, no one else gets access to it for a month and a half. So it's your custom amount that you want to do. This is people researching business valuation. This is someone looking up to sell their home. And you'll notice how they're dated from February or week 4. They go on continuously, depending on when people ask for and when they were subscribed. So if you're subscribed month after month and you do business lending, you'd end up getting every single lending database. There's a merchant cash one that one person pays us for, and then a business lending. The thing that to make clear is they use the same keywords. They just wanted it to be different names because that's what they sell. And what I mean directly is maybe you applied for an SBA loan, but you're 6 months in business, no revenue, no employees. You're not going to get an SBA loan. So your only option would be a merchant cash or a hard money loan based on your credit and based on your asset. So same thing with IUL, where you're 70 years old and you're applying for IUL and you don't have money, you're not going to get an IUL. You're going to get final expense. So just things to think about when you are making your bricks, saying, hey, I want business lending as one brick and merchant cash advance as a second. You have all the flexibility to filter on this side right here. I'm not going to go through this. There's a lot of videos and a lot of creativity you can do. Every record, you have the ability to make sure that all of them either have a cell phone, email, or they have any particular contact method. Just like before, the switch, you remove all the NAs. So now every record in here has a mobile phone.